Okay, so it's the 29th of August 2022. These are my rides around Orkney, but this is walk. So I've took my little wind cheater off. A bit more breezy than what I thought, so I don't know whether you hear the wind on it or not. So I were going to leave this until tomorrow and spend all day just walking around North Ronaldsay. Oh yeah, that's where I am, North Ronaldsay. I come in on a flight, that were interesting. Never been in a small plane like that. Really loud. Barely looks as if you're moving. But when I looked on my app, it was saying like 150 miles an hour. But I don't know. So seeing as it's such a nice day, a few clouds over there. That's where my digs are. The North Ronaldsay Bird Observatory. Not much on this island. I can't even find a shop, so struggling a bit. But they do all food and stuff. But yeah. So seeing it is just such a nice day, I thought I'd walk around it now rather than tomorrow. So we'll have a look around. So the people at that bird observatory, they give me a little idiot sheet so I know where things are. This is Nouster Bay. I'm supposing you don't pronounce it like that, but also it's part of the dike. I'm going to walk down to the pier where the ferry would normally come. The reason I didn't come on ferry, it only comes to the island 2 or 3 times a week. A bit much. And also I wanted to try one of the little planes. Fun. So here's the waiting room at Nouster Pier. This is that's a copy of the idiot sheet I got from the bird observatory. I'm going to drop the North Ronaldsay because I have a problem saying it. Don't know why. I can say Ronaldsay and I can say North, but I can't say North Ronaldsay. I don't know. So there's some of the famous sheep. I think they brought them all onto pasture while they bring it up lambs and stuff. Not sure. I'll have a look, see if they're on the beach. So I just walked out onto the pier just so I can get a better view of things. It's the view of the dike that keeps the sheep on the coast, or at least it should do. Everywhere I've been, there's this lichen. This is not quite as vivid, but really yellow, sort of vivid yellow lichen. Quite nice. So I don't know what you can see on these this seaweed, but there's like patches. Don't know what it is. Don't know whether it's animal part of seaweed or what. Eggs. Could be anything. I'll just walk around there. I'll have to conserve my memory a little bit. I've done that. The water's so clear, you think it's like just rock. You end up getting your feet wet. I hate getting my feet wet. So there's some birds down there. I do know them. I can't remember the name. No, bet not. Oh, I'll put it in the description. I can see what they are. So I found the sheep. Look, the famous North Ronaldsay sheep. Apparently they're kept on this side of the dike, eat seaweed, and this, well, it's cut to roots, this grass. They eat seaweed. Sounds like a very salty diet to me. So these sheep are nowhere near as skittish as some sheep. They are sheep apparently. Look a bit scrawny. Although I think I'd look a bit scrawny if I had to eat salty seaweed all day. It's the point of this dike, to keep them all on this side. According to my idiot sheet, that is Gretchen Lock. Don't really want to scare the birds in case there's people sort of observing them. A lot of these little flies around. They're not those biting midges. Still, they make me itch. Just seeing creepy crawlers makes me itch. I haven't come very far. I think is that the observatory in the middle there? I've had to search to try and get round, but there's some form of stile here, look, to get over to the stone. Just go and have a little look at it. So here's the standing stane with its owl, or as we say down south, oil. Well, I suppose North England, oil. There were a story behind it, can't remember what the hell it were. Look at lichen on it. Oh, you might not be able to see it there. Wow, tons of lichen. Can't see it because I think it's too dark for you. So yeah, there's like, I don't know what you call them, cairns. Apparently you call them cairns, that woman told me. I don't know how to get out of here now. I'm going to go onto the main road so I can get make a bit of progress. But that is the standing stone of Ronaldsay, North Ronaldsay. Looks awesome. So I walked past this on my way from airport. Airport, it's a field. As you can see, it showed that's where I've just walked from, and that's the sile I went across. There's an electrified fence you've got to negotiate, so be careful. Yeah. So I think that little building is the old kirk. Not too sure what a kirk is, but I suppose I could have walked up to it and had a little look, but might do it on my way back, or tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. There is a new kirk somewhere. So there's the airfield. I got off the little plane this morning. It was a twin prop, but we were squashed in. There were about, what, 6 people in. I think it's got about 8 seats in it. I worried I wouldn't get a window seat, but every seat were a window seat. So small. You can't see because the sun's in the wrong direction. War memorial, makes you think, doesn't it? Just such a tiny island having a war memorial. There's only like a few people that live here. I mean, maximum, what, 50 people? And there's a few people that have served in the various world wars. So yeah, oh, look at this, red hot pokers. They look as if they're growing wild, but someone must have planted them there. Brings a bit of colour. Also seen a few fuchsias. So I've just been past the old kirk. I believe it was the old kirk. This is the new kirk, as evidenced by the sign. One of the few signs we see out here. Apparently there's some sort of exhibition, an archive exhibition. So I think that's the dike. So I'm back behind the dike now. I think that is it. I'll have a look. Still on the east side, west side of the island. taking ages. Do have to be back to the bird observatory. I think she said 6:30. I can't remember now. So I can actually get something to eat. There's literally nothing here. On Mondays, even the cafe up at the lighthouse isn't open. So basically, I've had my breakfast, and basically that's it. I've got some Snickers to eat, a couple of bars of Snickers. Anyway, it does you good to go without for a while, I suppose. I've just looked at my idiots chart. It's really good. Every island should do one. But there's no name for this, or I couldn't see a name. I don't know. It's a nice flat and open. And this is the dike. When I get a bit closer, there is a name for that one. I can't remember what it said. I've literally just looked at it and I can't remember what it said. Some more of those sheep there, look. So I think it's called Matcher's Dyke. Just been reading about it. Apparently there's a couple of dikes here, but I didn't realise, but it's saying some of these dikes go back to 1000 BC. I'm not convinced, but that's what it says. That's weird. I don't know what that gate's meant to be doing. This is a little cut-in into the rock. A lot more flotsam and jetsam around here, plastic bottles and stuff, what I've seen on other islands. So it's a bit breezy, so I don't know whether you can hear me. I've not got my wind cheater on, wind suppressor or whatever you want to call it. So apparently this is Upper Linney or Nether Linney, whichever, I don't know exactly where I am. But apparently number 8, look at number 8, what's it called, oh, wind's blowing thing, Tyrrhenus Hill. It's not much of an hill, but it does look like some of the higher ground. The sheep. So apparently that is Lindswick Bay. Now I'm trying to get onto the road, to be quite honest. Oh, is that a gate? Well, there's only so much dike you can look at, to be quite honest. So I want to get over to Lighthouse, get onto the road and make a bit of progress to the Lighthouse. Another random Wellington boot. Put it on a post like everyone else seems to be doing. You've seen my other videos. There were red boot, a green boot, I don't know. So Lighthouse is over there, but at the moment I'm kind of stuck between a dike and the deep blue sea. You see that? That's I don't know whether it's meant to be a gate or anything, but I think it's the height of laziness not to put a proper gate there, or a style, or rebuild the dike itself. I just think it's crap, to be quite honest. Okay, there's some sheep down there in the distance. Don't know where the GoPro picks it up, but they're the first ones I've actually seen, well, chose to go and eat the seaweed, because there's kind of grass up here, I suppose. But yeah, look at this stone, it's like balancing. Isn't that cool? Yeah. So I've still not got to the bloody lighthouse, but I have found a style. Takes you up to a sort of, I'll lift you up and have a look. There you go. So it's not exactly a path, but I can find my way through that, I think. They've got all these like little, very tiny wind turbines. I can't understand it. I don't know why they don't. Oh, there's six of them. Just get one big one. Mobile phone mast, but no data signal. I've got a full signal, but it's only 2G. Wow. So that in the distance there is the old light beacon. It only operated for a few years apparently, until they moved the lighthouse to Start Point on Sandy, which I went to yesterday, yeah, or the day before. So yeah, I think I'm going over there then. Shoo, go away. Look, there it is, it's stalking me, the bloody thing. Look at it. Keep an eye on that bastard. So it looks as if there were like houses here at one point, as well as the beacon. So I got up to the original beacon. Now I've seen it in photos and I thought it was like 50 metres high. It's only about, what, 10 metres maybe? It's got scaffolding around it. I don't know whether they're going to renovate it or what. Obviously falling down. There's all sorts of enclosures, shall we call them. Enclose that bloody ram that just attacked me. Oh, and there's the lighthouse there. I'm going to make my way back. I'm going to stay mainly to the road because it's getting kind of late. So I'm gradually moving away from lighthouse now. Lighthouse there, old beacon there. But look at this old contraption. Looks like an old steam engine. I don't know what exactly it did, but obviously that's like this, what do you call it, the water tank drive and stuff. That would be engine bit, I think. So wow, See a lot of these around here, like anchors rusting away, being set on plinths, like anchors rusting away, and what else were there? Oh, like old farm, like ploughs and old tractors. I've seen no end of like old, you know, those old worldy tractors. So yeah, I've just dropped onto the beach. Well, when there's a beach here, you may as well walk across it. I just don't want to miss my exit point. I think it'll be a fair way up here, yeah. I don't really know. Oh yeah. Wow, I bet you don't get many days like this up here. Although for last week I've had quite a good week, so, but there ain't even a sign of any rain. Spin round. Some more of these sheep tracks. I saw them up there and I thought they were bird tracks. I'm thinking, what bloody birds made those? But no, they're the sheep tracks. Oh yeah, you can see how they like going to the, having a look round each bit of seaweed. Oh yeah. I don't know if they eat the seaweed or they're like crustaceans in it. Oh yes. There they are, look, full on horizon. So I'm heading to that gate over this field. Sheep must be allowed to get onto it. They get onto it from the beach, just like I did. No barriers are out. This is the dike. But look what I've just found. I don't know what it is. It's on this field, so it couldn't have been washed up on with sea. I'm keeping it, whatever. So I don't know what that is or where it's come from. It's a bit of glass as far as I can make out, but look at colours of it. Don't know whether it's a kid's toy or what. Especially on this grass. I'll just spin you around. Look, we're nowhere near beach. I'm sure the sea never comes this far in. So yeah, that gate got me onto this road. It'll take me up to the main road. I know it's where yeah, there's like a crossroads at the top. God, look at all these rabbits. It's like plague proportions. I don't mind a few rabbits, but this is getting ridiculous. They're all over. Wow. Anywho. Just a little way down there is the airport and everything, so I'll close it off. It is the 29th of August 2022. These are my rides around Orkney. Only this is not a ride, it's a walk, because I ain't got access to a bike here. I flew in. It's been a gorgeous day. Another good day. I've very rarely been caught out in rain, and even then it was just like showers, or not prolonged all day rain, just lasting half an hour to an hour or something. So awesome. I mean, it was just when I first started my little Orkney adventure, would you want to call it? Don't know, when it were all murky and misty, but it brightened up and it's been quite good considering the location I'm at. I'm expecting a lot more greyness and drizzle. It has forecast overcastness tomorrow, but can't have everything, can you? So tomorrow I'll do the other half of the island. So this is Duncan out. So they've all gone now, but there's still a few swallows up here flying around, darting through air. I think they're just starlings in field, but one or two's just come past me.